1.
Hi everybody, so today I'm test driving the Rivian R2 in Skokie, Illinois. This is a side step from the BMW iX that I have, iX50 drive. I want to go electric again. I want sort of a truck. So, and the options for this, I think this is a top trim one. The options for this one seem comparable to what I'm used to in the BMW. Right off the bat, the interior is very plain. It's obviously not as luxe as a BMW, but you don't really expect that when it's not a BMW. I will say right off the bat, issue I have is the roof, the glass roof. The guy just told me that the glass roof only comes like this. It doesn't come with a shade, meaning that you could fog it out. On the BMW, there is an option where you can press a button and then it fogs this out even more. They sell a separate, I guess, shade that you can, like a draw shade that you can buy for it, or you could just get it tinted. Because I'm thinking most of the cars that I get, I tint the front windows, and I suppose you could just tint that as well since it doesn't do anything. I would probably opt for some sort of tint. The drive feel isn't bad. The steering wheel feels nice. Everything, well, almost everything is in here. The seat adjustments are on the side of the seat. This has a shifter, a stick shifter here, kind of different than what I'm used to. Just because most of everything is in the mid console, this one's on the steering wheel, which is a throwback because if you've had older cars or you ever driven an older car, you know that the shifter is sometimes up here. We're going on the highway because I want to see how the speed is. I'm turning stuff up. And these two, which look like Thin Mints to me, like, you know, the Thin Mint cookies, adjust a lot. They adjust the side mirrors, they adjust the volume. Anything in this console, you adjust here. This color interior would not be the color that I would go for. I'm looking to get the premium one, which has a glacier cloud, I think is the name of it, interior. That's more for me, but it doesn't feel terrible. And my reason for switching, if you're asking, is because I'm looking for a cheaper option. I'm looking to downsize and, you know, decrease my output of money towards anything. Now we're gonna do some highway driving because ultimately I know I'm probably gonna end up on 1 or 2 road trips for this. So I'm gonna go out. Oh, that was blocked. I thought I was gonna be able to go north, but I don't know how to get north now. So I guess I'm going south. I'm getting on there. There are a lot of cameras. There's a camera here that shows me what's next. If you look at the mirror, it's on the outside of that mirror, but that camera is reflected in this dashboard that's directly in front of me. So I like that feature. Okay, I'm hitting the gas. They say it's one pedal driving because the regen is so high that you can feel it bouncing back. I have it on the lowest setting because in my BMW I don't have, I think I've turned it off, but I think it still does it, but I just have it on really low. So let's see how it picks up in traffic. I don't know the specs of all whatever. I think this is the top trim. This is the launch trim. So I'm gonna, okay. And when they gave us the car, they said, you know, go wherever, but you had to be back by 1. Now we were a little bit late. I'll give you that. And see, like, okay, case in point, I'm accelerating right now. As soon as my foot comes off the gas, it starts to brake. And it brakes kind of hard for my liking. I'm not crazy about it, but I will say this drives like a truck. And I haven't driven a truck in a while, but it definitely is. I don't know that it's heavier. I'll have to look up the actual weight of the BMW, but this feels heavy. It doesn't feel like a light vehicle. Let's see if I can get over this. because we only have about 10 minutes left on the drive because I was spending a lot of time trying to get the settings together. And I don't need a lot to get the point of the vehicle, but I don't hate it. And for the price, I mean, when I got my BMW, we're leasing it. When I got that car was $90,000. This car starts, well, this version, this is the top trim, is $60,000. The trim that I'm looking at is about $54,000, which is the mid-tier trim. For that, you know, you're gonna give up some stuff, and it just is what it is. All right, you can pause there.